We now return to Let's Play Cities Skylines. Actually, I should pause before I allow this to continue. We're about to have a tornado, and I would like to actually get some things in. First thing I want to do is get this. I'm just going to put it down here for now, but somehow I want to get it built into one of these hills. So that'll take care of that, and then we're going to get ourselves another emergency shelter over here. Let's tuck it in back here. How about on this side? And we should probably have one out here in this new area that we have built. And that would actually go well into one of those things, but until I actually figure out what I want to do, you know, maybe a large one would work. I'm sure a small one will work here. In fact, maybe I want this kind of... and that doesn't really... I just don't like the idea that they can't cross the street to get to it, you know what I mean? Nowhere we go is it gonna be like that. So whatever, for now, it goes here. Maybe I should make a larger one though. Like, I don't know what the population size is out here. What do these actually... Capacity for 10,000, capacity for 1,000. It's a pretty significant difference. I mean, it's a small neighborhood. Like, if anything, these people want to be going to this one from here. I don't even know if this is a good enough size for this neighborhood. I mean, I feel like this area right here... I wish you could click on these and get an idea. You can. 5,000. 5,000 in Riverside. 4,000 in Old Town. So, okay. Well, we'll put down bigger areas. Oh my god, would you just... I didn't know what I was going to put over here anyhow, so this will work out just fine. This is weird, but we'll ignore it. So this little thing out here is not doing it. We'll put a bigger one out here. Maybe right here. Doesn't fit there, and it fits here, but I don't like that. But, you know what? I'm willing to change this one. Oh, it does actually create a cross here. That's okay then. Let's go with, see, I don't actually want you doing that, but I guess that's how it has to get in here. You drive here, you don't walk into there. Alright, well, I don't like it, but we'll keep it. Why don't I just put it closer to here, though? Like, in one of these ugly, horrible things where it's going to be that much more difficult to find something that'll actually fit. Just means that we'll have only one way in. Unless I put it elsewhere. You know what? Perfect. Perfect. So what's the deal here? Delete the evacuation route. Draw an evacuation route. Do these have that? They do. This one's also more full than this. I have to click the evacuate? Is this not what this does? Activates all shelters into evacuation mode. Citizens will travel to shelters to protect. Okay. Will they meet that, however? The tower only has so much range. If I had a bigger one, we could just take over the whole city. really. I mean, having this one sort of like here would just cover most of this. Or even right here. Gets most of that city. It does make that tower redundant, but you know what? Rid of that. So can I move you and then change you? There we go. Makes slightly more sense. Now I can access it that way. Was that the bigger one? Short one, no. There we go, that's the one we need. So really this one could have been... This one could have been over here. So I'm confused, I guess. It's got that much of a spread, but the bigger one, if we just put it here somewhere. And why does it even have a road? Like, I guess it doesn't have a road, it's the guide cables. If we did this, like, over here on this hill, which actually probably wouldn't be a bad idea, we could get the whole city. Okay, we're gonna do that instead. Delete this thing, because it's unnecessary now. And we'll put back in a tree. And let go. Okay. Get everyone indoors. Because I didn't really think I was going to develop anything here. I really don't want anything in that corner. Oh, okay, well, I think we're fine.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
This thing's pretty cool. And does nothing. It helps shelters have more capacity and bigger stockpiles, but it by itself is not a shelter. It's just cosmetic. Okay, well that's important to know. Another thing important to know is that we have somehow managed to probably ought to be watered so that we can maintain power in this city. Wow, all those shelters have completely killed my, Is that seriously from this? 400 a week. Okay, I think we're fine now. You can't be serious. What the fuck is causing that much expenditure? That's the big one, and then unique buildings. So probably this then. 17,000 a week. Holy shit. Okay. Well, that by itself probably won't do a whole hell of a lot. We're not seeing a massive drop at all. Criminy. Let's store here. Like that. Sheesh. Okay, other things. We want to swap these designations here. I want this to be that, and I want this to go back to being that. The reason being, if you look, you can see now all the commercial game is slowing down a little bit. It's hard to turn. These are like pubs and restaurants and other low-level things that would be absolutely perfect for this area. So I'm going to be swapping that out right there. And this little neighborhood really didn't become much, did it? It's got a lot of wasted space. And as far as it's concerned, I really would probably be better off with a lot of this stuff elsewhere. What is that? It's just a residence. I mean, yeah, I'm not getting much out of this at all. It'd probably be better to move the school even. I don't think this can be a commercial tourist park. This just can't be. There's not enough to make it worthwhile to do that. But I could put, you know, like a little bit of the low density on this side, and then maybe some higher density here, and then kind of focus this towards being commercial here. Fire. No water. I want to know why I did that. Right. Yeah, and immediately we see all those buildings disappear. I'm okay with that. Yeah, so let's finish up this area here, and we'll move some stuff. That parking lot over here. We'll give them. This is an elementary school, so what about a playground? Large playground is too big. Small playground, also too big. But could go back here, and then we do a sports basketball court. Perfect. Could do more parking, I guess. Not super necessary. Actually, no. Let's try and save this for a bus stop. Then I'll do, I don't know, just generic stuff here for trees and whatnot. That's what I thought. Put down one too many of those. Alright. So move the school over here. We've got a little bit of demand. So we'll give it place. And I probably don't want to go full on with that. Maybe go right there. Now we can get rid of that. And nothing goes there. That one will develop slightly differently, and I don't know what to put here. I guess we'll end up putting a park or something. Tennis court? That's too big. Little plazas are too big. Everything is too big for this. Just plain and simple. So maybe a bus stop there as well. Alternatively, we could do like a subway. Well, I want to put a subway anyway, but we're going to need bus stops, just generally. So, speaking of that, let's actually do that. I was talking about putting in a bus line. What is that? A trolley bus. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, I also want to do post offices. Hey, we could do some neighborhood post offices. Let's put a post office in. It doesn't really fit, unfortunately. We're going to knock out one of those homes. So maybe I'll put a post office elsewhere then, but let's put down at least one bus depot. That's actually a lot smaller and fits a lot better, because this would otherwise be kind of a pain. Bus station, intercity bus station. Your city bus terminal. Larger alternative to the bus station, uses coaches for people to travel to and from city, requires a highway connection. Just put this on the side of a highway? Kind of weird. I guess I do have a spot that I could put that, though. A hub for bus traffic and acts as designated places where buses or coaches start or end scheduled route. So could I feel like that would go down here if I move that back. I feel like I could utilize that down here. This would make sense to keep it kind of outside of the realm. Anyway, let's put down an actual bus stop. The eco bus stop, we may as well splurge a little bit. Okay, bus stop. And now, I mean, this really is a bad place to put this specifically. I just kind of wanted it like the local bus stop, but it's really coming into a narrow drop-off point for the zoo. It really shouldn't be there. I guess it can be here. And then maybe I can change this to a, I don't know, that turn lane. This sees a lot of traffic, doesn't it? Let's get an actual bus going, though. We need... Now, do I actually need bus lane specifically? I guess we'll find out in a minute. Okay, so obviously we will have this bus lane here. We'll come down to... I don't know, does it want to go there? Like, I feel there's no specific school bus station. So bus stop there, bus stop there. I don't know. I feel like if it's going to be in this area, this could probably do with one of its own. So like you'd have a stop in, a stop out. But you definitely want one coming here. You know, you're definitely going to want to stop. So it's probably specifically a line going from the zoo to the rail, I would say. And then maybe one that drops off here to the rail. Okay. So we'll do one that goes in between here. Like oh, what? So it's gonna stop there. Stop there. I would say maybe stop back here. And, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess it could go... This seems like it's too much. Stop there. You actually don't want one right there in the middle. Because people get off them and then they go to a crosswalk. So it's really better to have it actually not in the middle, but at a crosswalk. These ones are short enough distances, though. I think it'll be fine. So I don't know, maybe a stop there, and a stop here, and like a stop in there, and then stop all the way back. That is awful, and probably will take forever. I would probably be better off just having a quick loop here, but I just don't think there's going to be enough people here to justify the line in the first place. So, so how do I start a second one then? Like a line here and... I guess a line there, and then line there and then all the way back. So this one needs to be that. So this will be, what, the tourist line? I should probably specify specifically, like, bright side tourist line, and then other one would be like a block line. The people that are moving in here. I just don't want too much up along this where it's going to be facing this very... See, so here's the thing, right? Like, I'm trying to buffer the residentials from the noise coming along this. But commercials by themselves cause a lot of noise. So, really, I'm not doing a whole hell of a lot of favors for myself, generally, just because you're generating the noise right here anyhow. So, compared to a road, would it actually be better just to have residentials sitting there? Because I kind of feel like it would. So what does this look like? It actually just sits on the road. Okay. So this gap that I left in here, that I left for... What does this... this one's pretty big, but not... Yeah, like it could actually fit here. And then I would have something that would help connect. Okay, so I guess we'll put a metro line just in the middle of this. And this will just be a big empty area of trees and such. Because, see, like, these are right up against this. It's not as loud, I mean, it's an avenue, but... So, I don't know, maybe I'm just hurting myself here by limiting myself like this. And I'd really just be better off just make this whole thing residential. Except for, you know, maybe some outliers like this that are sitting here, you know, outside the loop. Including along the train line here. And that way I don't have to worry so much about it. I think we'll do that. Not so thrilled, really, about doing a lot of I mean, I guess it works. Put it on the inside and on the outside, maybe. Just anything I could do to prevent this from being a really problematic area. And I almost don't like having this one here and then that one here. I'd kind of like to be able to use the same stop. So how do I edit this one to make it match to this stop? We've already got a stop here. Drag the stop to move it. So I could move it to the other side. See, by moving it, I've got to have another one going the other direction. So I think I'm... Oh, pause. Yeah, that's what I thought. Looked a little dry over here. This just isn't going to work. I don't know how to sustain this. Unless I can come up with a drain or something. Yeah, let's remove all bus lines right now, because this isn't working. I need to rethink a few things here. Can I just delete? There you go. Alright. So, we'll have the line that sits right outside the front, I guess. Okay. This one will come all the way down here to that area, and it will loop all the way back and come to this spot. And then it goes back here. And then I guess for the same, well, you know, because it is a depot. Like, does it really matter that it's on one side of the road? People can just cross. I feel like we kind of do need another one to go this way, though. So if we grab one here... No, that's not how that works. Need a new line here, meeting there. Which could then connect to that one, and then come up this way. So at least we got the two going circular together. Okay. And then I've got this one. I said I've got this one. I've got this one. It's gonna meet up here, and then meet up. Gosh, I don't know. Should I just use the same connector when it comes out to here and not have it go inside there? I feel like everyone here should make it to the stop. That would actually probably be just fine, right? And then we're going to come back in here. Which direction was I even coming out of? I don't think I'm going the way I wanted to go at all. Is that not why I had to stop in here? We'll just stop right out front. And then come back. And then finish it off there. Okay, that one's a little bit convoluted. I need to change some colors here. Okay. So then we need basically the same thing going in the opposite direction, utilizing that one. So how do I get it to... It's got to just be on the opposite side of the street, I guess. Like, I don't actually know that that's necessary to have that many lines in just one little area. They're all going on one side of the street, yes, but... You know, you gotta understand that there's really not that much... There's not gonna be that much traffic. At least I don't think so. This shuttle service, though, going... Yeah, like I really don't think I actually need one going on both directions. Like just having this loop is enough, I think, the purple one. I don't think we need the green one. It's only got 3 stops. It's not like it's going to stop that much. Okay, so bright side shuttle and the bright side bus line. Okay, and let's watch, because that makes no money. you know, this whole idea of this being a turnout, I feel like should preclude this thing from being here like this? Is it because, I guess I'm gonna have to move it, right? Like if I move it over here... Oh, because there's a purple one too. Everybody move! Okay, so that way the buses stay here and they don't get blocked up with this. Alternatively, maybe this is a problem. The turnout is not big enough. So, what I actually need... Well, maybe once the buses are actually taken care of, they will not... Wait, what the fuck are you doing? Maybe it should be back here. Yes, I've got it in the wrong spot. They need to be in the back. That way everyone's piling up here, but these guys can do an immediate right turn. And everyone's just like, these guys are like, you screw this, I got a car. A lot of people, though, excited to try the bus system. This could be an issue, though, where immediately they come here. So maybe I should actually just move the stop to the other side of the road. Yeah, because this is going to block the intersection now. Okay, well, we'll get this figured out. It definitely cannot be anywhere like this, though, especially not with two lines. And I'm actually surprised to see this many people doing this to begin with. I mean, what's the catastrophe down here? I think this one works, because it's a little bit easier to get in and out of. So instead of doing the loop this way, we'll loop it this way. Yeah. And they're going to be turning around here, which is not what I intended, but it makes sense for them to do so. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here. So that's good. It's actually really good. I gotta learn a lot more about this, like a lot more about buses and public transport in general. But I think we'll get that depot here. Boy, that's a small one, isn't it? How does it determine that? I guess it's based on the road type. It's gotta be. It's gotta be based on the road type. Because then there's like this one. And yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out buses. Anyway, it's time to end this one here. How'd we do? We survived the tornado. Doesn't look like anything burned down or anything like that, so good. Also this, I put down so many of these because I was having trouble with this. But we are grossly over capacity, especially for these things. I think I'll scale these back. One thing I had done, just because I was feeling smart, I went into the budget and like clamped down on the water because I was having so much, and then I was having water problems and I couldn't understand it, so I just spammed all this stuff down, not realizing that I fucked around with the budget, and so that's you know, it's unnecessary. I can probably get rid of 3 of these. In fact, I'm going to do so right now. And maybe that'll save me a little bit of money. Or something. I don't know. In fact, I could probably... I don't know. I've got 3 times the amount of sewage. And I kind of feel like by the time I get all of this done, if I get all of this done, then these are going to be necessary. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe we could just put it back the way it was. Whatever. Anyway, time to end this one here. I will see you next time.